Welcome back to our blues tricks lesson. In this lesson, we're going through a few great licks for the blues, some stuff that you can throw in your bag of tricks and pull out when you're improvising in the key of E. If you missed the first lesson, go back and check it out. This is lesson number 2. We're going to be tying them all together, so you're going to want to know them all. There's only 5 though, so you don't have to spend all day on it. This lesson, we're going to talk about this little triplet lick. Now, we talked about triplets last time. The way this one goes is I'll play it for you once and then we'll explain it. Now we're starting with a series of triplets here. The first 2 notes, first finger on the B string, second finger on the G string, 2nd and 3rd fret here, making this little shape. We're going to press down hard. You're going to hit both of those strings together. Now slide them up a fret. That's your first note in the triplet. Followed up with 2 more. Triplet. We're going to do that 3 times in a row. Now the second part of the lick, we're going to come back down into that first position again. We're up here, slide down. Let's put the 2 together. In the last lesson, we had this shape right here. We're going to move that over a string to where it's on the last 2 strings. Move that all the way up to the 9th fret. That's just before the double dots. The dot just below it. First finger on that 9th fret. Second finger right next to it, a fret down. We're going to strike both of those strings and give it a little tweak. I'll play it for you once and then we'll go through it nice and slow. Again, you put these fingers here, and you're going to give it a half a bend. Now for bending, I like to get my thumb a little bit more up on the top of the neck. That gives me a little bit of leverage. Choke it there. So it's important to bend both of the strings the exact same amount. We're going to stop there for just a second and put all 3 of those licks together. That gives you a lot of ammunition for when you're improvising. Little things that you can pull out. If you're jamming along in that E pentatonic scale, maybe throw in those triplets. Anyways, it's completely up to you. Remember, it's fun. We're supposed to be improvising, having a good time. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to play some bad notes. That's okay. Try not to hit the bad notes again. Hit the good notes more than once. And if you play something really bad, just do it 3 or 4 times and everybody will think you're a genius. This is lick number 4 in our blues tricks. It's a very, very simple lick, but remember, simple licks can get a lot of mileage. Pretend like those licks are money in your pocket and you're only going to spend so much on this little trip. Don't spend it all in one place and don't spend it all right off the bat. I'll play the lick for you once. What we're doing here is we're going to hammer on the 2nd fret, B string. As that hammer on goes on, shortly followed after that, it's an open E string. A little tweak. Again, we're bending, grabbing the 3rd, getting the other fingers right behind it, locking that thumb up there. Now when I go up, I'm going to stop. I stop that bend. The way I'm doing that is down here with my thumb. That way I don't get a... We might want that, but, yeah, 2 ways of doing it. finally resolves to the open note. This is a lick that's good fast, good really slow. Lick number 5 is going to be a ending run, a lick that you can use at the very end for the turnaround or to finish out the song, either way. You might recognize it's a very standard bass line. Each one is going to be played, each series of 2 notes is going to be played as 8th notes, as down-up notes. Down-up picking. Remember, it's all about that down-up picking in the right hand. You want to build any speed, it's all about the down-up picking. Take a look at the tab here. We're going to go through it very slowly together. Open, E string. 4. Open A. 1. That's the only note that we're not going to do double. So we'll have double all the way up to that one. We're going to finish it out with a little chord change, like a C7 down to a B7. The way you make that chord is put your 2nd finger right here, 3rd fret on the A string, skip a string, next finger, skip a string, next finger. You don't really want that B string to ring though, so it's okay if that gets blocked by your fingers a little bit. Finally, your 1st finger is going to be right up here. So we got like a little triangle going on here and our pinky's at the end. We also don't really want our E string to ring on this one, personal preference. So I'll either bring my thumb up a little bit or I'll just squish this 2nd finger over just a little bit to touch it. Move it down for the B. From C to B. I'm going to put it all together very slowly. One more time. Now that we've got some licks, we're going to put them all together over the E 12 bar blues.